This is Waco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing.
Okay, so you can see we got the special anniversary offer artwork. Here's what happens if you drop $25. I don't spend money on the game too often, but I figured why not for 1 year anniversary. So this is some Zapbait deck work on challenges. I honestly don't know how to play Zapbait very well, so this is just some rounds that I won. I'm going to try to analyze them for you. That was pretty nice to get some shots off with the princess at the bridge. He used his arrows on my princess, so he didn't have arrows for the goblin barrel. It happens, not a big deal. One of the things I like about this match, and one of the reasons I decided to showcase it, was because this guy had plenty of answers for Zapbait. So it's all about learning how to manage those answers. So here I had a good place with the Inferno Tower, and I managed to have the Knight tank a lot of the Ice Wizard's damage. See, now there he got the arrows right on the barrel. He zaps the Fire Spirits. So now Princess, he doesn't have a good answer for Princess, or does he? So he's gonna use Fire Spirits on my Princess, but Princess still gets some damage in. So now you see what I mean? He's got plenty of answers for his Zapbait deck. So it really comes down to how do I mismanage my elixir there. How do I get around his answers? So again, a good Inferno Tower plant. It's all about timing at the bridge. You're going to see me later mess up that timing. But now this is nice. You see the tower aggroes to the Knight, so the goblins could get in a little bit more damage, but he arrowed them. Now it turns out the Knight did a bunch of damage while he was trying to mitigate the other sort of more Zapbaity attacks, and we ended up getting a tower. So now that I've got a little bit more territory, I can surround the Ice Wizard. He can still zap it, but it does a whole heck of a lot of damage. Now I'm just chucking a Goblin Barrel because I can. Pretty straightforward here. And I misplay my Inferno Tower. You'll watch, I played a little bit too late. This new arena, I still don't quite know where the right plant is, but I probably should not have messed that one up. It's fine, we still win, but this was non-ideal. Okay, so it's just basic Zapbait. So we move on to two more, and these I just had to showcase because I end up playing two guys from the same clan back to back. You can see here 6 and 7 were both against this #1 COC Slovakia. And this is funny because Luke is the name of my son, so with the K, this is nice. So here I'm going up against some sort of a hog cycle deck. He pre-fireballs. I remember a tip from Isopa on playing in particular 2/6 hog, but it goes for any hog deck. You don't want to try to predict fireball or prediction log unless you know what your opponent's answers are. If you're just messing around in a challenge, you can have some fun, roll the dice, but that's not a game-winning strategy. You get lucky sometimes, but that's not a way to bet. Okay, so he's logging my barrel, so now traditional Zapbait, I'm going to try to use something that he would otherwise log. So he has to spend a fair amount of elixir to slow down my princess. Kind of a late plant on the Inferno Tower, if I recall right. I was sort of running low on elixir, but it still works. So again, I think if I Goblin Barrel, he can log, I can wait for the log to roll through, and I can princess. Now they just recently shortened the rolling length of the log, but I'm a little scared to time the princess walking up there. That's going to be something I need to work on. Okay. I don't have the Inferno Tower. Pardon me. Don't have the Inferno Tower dialed up. Maybe that was a misplay. I don't know. Still works out. Now this time, he saves the log for the princess, and I don't have another sort of zap baity, log baity thing to throw immediately right at him. But this is why we have the rocket in this deck. So if we get to a point like this, we can just rocket them out. Pretty solid defense. I mean, really, he's only getting his direct damage in. Now, pretty good log, but then of course I follow that up with the princess. How can he stop the princess? Well, I did a bad prediction. Scar me. I thought he would scar me directly in front of the princess, which of course he wouldn't after doing that once. So I should not have done that. But now I know I have the game. So I'm going to pressure the other side just to keep him from building some sort of a big miracle push at the end. Rocket, that's really game. There's nothing he can do to get 1850 damage even with a dying Inferno Tower there. It's over. Okay, so that was Luka from 1COC Slovakia, and look to see who's next. And it's Peterko from 1COC Slovakia. It's really funny. These were right back to back in Classic Challenge. Okay, so he really should have made a move before that. I guess he thought maybe I would stack troops behind the princess and he could get some value. I don't see why he waited there. This is a pretty easy log. I saw that the barrel was coming a little to the side, but I wasn't sure precisely where. Now, I've chosen a pretty conservative response with the knight there, but the reason I did that is so, and this is killer, so that she shoots at the knight while the goblins continue to stab the tower, and I got 2/3 of a tower out of that. So, planning ahead really helps. So I planned ahead by having her aggro to the knight, so I guess I could have fire spirited the princess or something. So that allowed me to counter push. Cost me more strikes from the princess, but it allowed me to counter push. So you see, it was a profitable exchange. Again, he likes that back outside corner with the goblin barrel. I don't know if that throws anybody off or not, but now this is a pretty big attack, and I'm a little worried. I haven't been playing with the princess much recently, so I forget how much she helps out just kind of in the background there, just raining down death on all who oppose her. And then it's basically over at this point. You saw I dropped the knight to aggro the other guy's princess, which allows both of my princesses to do a lot more damage. At this point, I'm just putting pressure on him so he can't build a really big E-barb push or something that could maybe push through my single Inferno Tower. I don't really have a huge defense in this deck, right? So Inferno Tower is pretty tanky, but if he can somehow get past that, then I lose. So I definitely want to keep the pressure on so that he can't build a big attack. So that's something that at least I've had to work on personally. Sometimes if I take a tower early, I don't know what to do with myself, and then I end up overplaying or under pressuring and allowing the opponent to build a really big push and losing a pretty big lead, like a full tower lead sometimes. So it's something that I'm actively working on. And here we just kind of have a little victory lap and don't know if I would have gotten that tower or not if it wasn't for his Inferno Tower. Have a little celebration rocket at the end. So it's just, I just wanted to give you sort of my learning Zap bait, and I thought this was funny. These two guys from the same clan back to back. Lots of fun rounds. Hope you enjoy the video.